Grammy Award winner Shania Twain is one of country music's most successful female artists, known for smash hits like That Don't Impress Me Much and Man, I Feel Like a Woman. But the singer-songwriter has endured many challenges, including a devastating betrayal and struggles with her health. Twain was born in Ontario, Canada in 1965. Her birth name, Eileen Edwards, was changed to Eileen Twain when she was just 4, and her mother remarried and she was adopted by her stepfather, Jerry Twain, who was a part of the Ojibwe tribe. The name Shania, an Ojibwe word for on my way, came when she was signed to a record label, according to The Guardian.
I loved singing. I always loved singing. I was always experimenting with my voice.
Twain was just 10 years old when she wrote her very first song, Mama Won't You Come Out to Play. As she explained to ABC News, it was her childhood attempt to convince her mom to enjoy life more. She explained, "My mother was always very isolating of herself. I don't still really understand why. She was always that person that was watching life happen from inside through a window." Twain's career and personal life intersected when she fell in love with producer Mutt Lange, marrying him just 6 months later in 1993. Lange, who masterminded albums for AC/DC and Def Leppard, redefined Twain's sound on her 1995 album The Woman in Me, sending Twain soaring from country artist all the way to the pop charts. But it all came crashing down in 2008, when Twain announced she and Lange were separating. Sources told People that Lange allegedly had an affair with the couple's personal assistant, someone Twain considered to be one of her closest friends, adding, "It's a multiple betrayal because it involves all the people around Shania, the people she is closest to. She is in absolute total shock."
I mean, it was written about all over the tabloids, so it was like, that was humiliating at that moment for me.
In an excerpt from her memoir From This Moment On, Twain painted the assistant as a gold-digging, two-faced, quote, temptress secretary who entrapped Lange, adding, "I was disgusted that another woman's lust for a lifestyle upgrade was worth the devastation of my family." After an affair destroyed Twain's marriage, she found consolation in the other injured party in the situation, her assistant's husband, Frederick Thibault. In a truly unexpected turn of events, the couple fell in love, got married in 2011, and remain happily hitched.
I would say I'm a survivor, and that is where my comeback spirit comes in, really.
While Twain explained that Thibault was a friend when she needed one most, she also admitted it wasn't easy to take the leap of faith required to put her trust in another person again. She told People in 2020, "I'm so grateful I found the faith and courage to love again, because the last thing you want to do when you're crushed is love again. I'm really glad that got turned around for me, and that's what this relationship is." Shania Twain's divorce from Lange marked a particularly dark period for the Canadian singer, and she credits her son Asia for helping her make it through. During an appearance on The Kelly Clarkson Show, Twain explained how having a child forces a parent to think beyond themselves no matter what. She explained, "What helps about that is that you're just not always so self-focused. It's a very healthy, I don't want to say distraction, but preoccupation that you love and enjoy."
You're like, no, I'm a mom, and I'm gonna do my best. I'm committed to this.
To further illustrate her point, Twain shared a quote with Clarkson that was relevant to helping her emerge from the darkness and into the light. She offered, "You have to survive to tell the story so the hunter doesn't get the glory. Whatever it is that has pounced on you or is challenging you or weighing you down, you can't let it win." In 2011, Twain started to lose her voice, which led doctors to eventually diagnose a vocal cord disorder as well as Lyme disease. She recalled to Today, "It was devastating. I was very, very sad about it, to the point where I felt I had no other choice but to just accept it."
Losing my singing voice was like, I lost a serious pleasure in my life.
Twain then underwent 2 serious open throat surgeries. While the procedures ultimately saved her voice, they also changed it forever. After grieving the loss of her signature sound, she eventually came to appreciate her second chance at making music. She told the outlet, "It's given me more room to play, to be honest. I have gravel. I'm never gonna have my old voice again. I'm okay with that. I found a new voice, and I like it." When it came to producing the video for Twain's second single, 1993's Dance with the One That Brought You, a celebrity fan offered his services as director, actor Sean Penn. According to Shania Twain, the biography, the singer was thrilled when she heard that Penn was interested in directing her video, since she was still relatively unknown. As Entertainment Weekly reported, Twain revealed in her memoir from this moment on that Penn even gave her $100 to help her out until her career took off. While the money was appreciated, she admitted, "I was embarrassed to receive a handout like that." In most cases, a Canadian entertainer working in the US requires a visa or green card. Twain, however, was able to sidestep that requirement via the Jay Treaty of 1794, which grants rights to Native Americans. According to Windspeaker, Twain qualified because she's legally registered under Native status, claiming to be 50% Aboriginal on the side of her stepdad Jerry, a full-blooded Ojibwe. Her adoption by him afforded her the status as an official member of the Temagami First Nation. This eventually caused a bit of an uproar. While Twain's mother had always claimed her biological father, Clarence Edwards, had Native heritage, something his family denied, Twain was accused of being less than forthright about the truth, with critics saying she shouldn't have listed Jerry as her father on her forms. Twain fired back with a statement insisting Jerry, who was killed in a 1987 car accident with her mother, would have seen being called her stepfather as a deep offense. She also confirmed to the Native community, "I have not lied to them." Twain burst onto the music scene in the 90s, but it would be more than 2 decades before she would take a turn on the silver screen, starring opposite John Travolta in 2019's Trading Paint. In the film, Travolta stars as race car driver Sam Monroe, with Twain cast as his girlfriend Becca. She told Entertainment Tonight, "It's fun and it feels really natural. I thought I was going to be really intimidated."
Listen, my son thinks you are smoking hot. Don't tell him I said so, all right?
See? My students think I'm cool.
While the film didn't make much of a splash, Twain earned good reviews in an otherwise critical flop. The Los Angeles Times dismissed the film as, quote, blandly earnest, while praising Twain, noting, "She warmly inhabits an otherwise thankless role as Travolta's supportive girlfriend." Twain's co-star was also full of praise for the new actor, telling ET, "I think Shania is born to be on film. Her videos are a knockout, but I think this is such a beautiful role."
I'm still myself, but I've changed. This is just me now.
When Twain released her 2017 album Now, it arrived after 15 long years since her previous release, Up. That album, like many of her others, had been produced by her former husband and musical collaborator Mutt Lange. But while the producer helmed Shania's previous albums, Twain took control of her latest effort, working with several producers and writing all the songs herself. But after all those years spent collaborating with her ex, she found herself in unfamiliar territory, telling Rolling Stone, "Now all of a sudden I'm alone. I'm starting over and I don't know where to begin. I just don't know what to do. I was lost." The turning point came when she began to share the songs she had been working on with others. She recalled, "The responses were really powerful and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna try to do this alone. I'm gonna write the most honest experiences and emotions that I can in these songs." Twain was asked by Refinery29 what advice she would give to herself at age 26, and she had a lot of suggestions to offer younger Shania. First, she said, "Never ever cake on your mascara. Keep your split ends cut. Once they start, they never stop." Twain also regretted getting her hair permed and wearing pencil jeans, and in hindsight, she wished she had gone without a bra more often. The singer also shared some thoughts of a more philosophical nature that could apply to just about anyone when she said, "Listen more than you speak and then apply what you learn. Be fearless and dare to be yourself. There's only one you, so just be you." In July of 2020, Twain shared a special message with fans on Instagram. She revealed that she was about to add a new entry to her already lengthy list of achievements, executive producer. She shared that she had acquired the rights to novelist Debbie Maycomer's best-selling Heart of Texas book series, and would be adapting the books into a new TV series. While Twain has produced projects for TV before, she had never tackled a fictional show, having previously crafted her own docu-series, as well as the singing competition show Real Country. Twain also shared the big news on her website, revealing she would not just be an executive producer, but would also be working in a creative capacity on the show as well. According to the announcement, the series features a trio of siblings struggling to hang on to the family ranch after the unexpected death of both of their parents. She said in a statement, "Heart of Texas is an exciting project for me to be involved in, as I very much relate to the dynamics and the powerful connection of friends and family of a small-town community. It's a story of love, laughter, and true grit, all elements that so strongly influence my songwriting." If just one Shania Twain video could be considered iconic, it would be the video for her 1997 hit Man, I Feel Like a Woman. In the video, Twain kicks things off while wearing a long, fitted black coat and a top hat, with a dramatic veil just barely covering her face. Later, she changes things up a bit, rocking a short, skin-tight black dress under a white button-down shirt, later donning a thick black choker, and looking amazing in all of it.
All right, boy, do I have stories about Man, I Feel Like a Woman outfit.
She shot that video more than 20 years ago when she was in her early 30s. But in April 2021, nearly a quarter century after the video's release, Twain took to Instagram to share a snippet of the Man, I Feel Like a Woman video featuring her iconic look. But suddenly, the video cuts to Twain in the present, wearing the top hat. The camera then pans out to reveal she's wearing the same exact outfit from the original video, looking every bit as stunning as she did in 1997. Man, we sure hope to feel like this woman who's clearly still got it. In addition to branching out as a TV producer and becoming a social media superstar, Twain further expanded her reach with the launch of her own show, Home Now Radio, on Apple Music. News of Twain's radio show was first announced in August 2020, with the Associated Press reporting that Twain was one of several stars signed by Apple Music to launch new radio shows, alongside the likes of Snoop Dogg and Carrie Underwood. According to the streaming platform's description of Home Now Radio, the show, which drops a new episode every other week, features all the best of Shania Twain, adding that along with welcoming some very special guests. She will be sharing her favorite classic hits, new discoveries, and some unlikely sources of inspiration. Among the musical acts she's welcomed to the show were sisters Esty, Danielle, and Elena Hayam, known collectively as the band Hayam, who back in 2017 covered Twain's mega hit That Don't Impress Me Much. But when it comes to Shania, let's just say we are all totally impressed.
I'm good.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite music icons are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.